Once again, Minikea, and welcome to brand new PES 2016 Master League mode, I suppose, in which I take Real Oviedo and hopefully win the Champions League with them, the real Champions League, because PES 2016 has a real Champions League. And why am I doing a PES 2016 career mode? Well, I wanted to do Real Oviedo on FIFA, but I knew Spencer was going to do one, and I knew probably a couple of more people were going to do one as well. And I decided I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, but I'm still going to jump on a bandwagon and do it on PES instead. So I'm going to jump on the Real Oviedo bandwagon, but on PES. And I enjoyed the demo of PES, and I'm enjoying the game so far. It's not as different as it was last year to FIFA 16. FIFA 16 and PES 2016 are similar but different in their own very special way. So they're not the same game, but they're not that too far apart, I think, which is good on Konami's side, but I don't know how good it is on EA's side. But as you see here, I'm making my manager. It looks nothing like me in real life. I'm just going to put that out there. He is nothing like me. Obviously, I mean, I tried to make him kind of like me, but I didn't. I just couldn't be bothered to sit there and make my face exactly like mine, because I just wanted to get on with it and make the mode. But why have I chosen Real Oviedo? Well, obviously I've already said Spencer FC is doing one. Obviously he's my favourite FIFA YouTuber at the moment. Does a lot of great content. I'm not going to plug him because he's bigger than me. So he's my favourite YouTuber. So he's obviously a massive Real Oviedo fan. He's a shareholder in that. They did, of course, in the summer just gone, have a little month or so where they opened up a opportunity to have some shares into a football club, which was Real Oviedo. I didn't take that because I didn't have the right documents link for it or anything like that. So I kind of just went with I just kind of put it to the side burner and said I'll do it one day, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't do that at all. But as you see here, I do make my manager, and it's such a weird thing making a manager. Obviously, I don't want to make the comparisons to career mode. I don't want to keep this solely PES. I don't want to go anywhere near FIFA 16, but it's difficult to do that when FIFA 16's career mode feels so lackluster. When you watch this, you will realise how bad FIFA 16's career mode actually is, because the things that this Master League is so much better than what FIFA 16 is currently. And you see there, I have my chance to just name a manager one name, and I do just name him the one name. But as you see here, either we can do a Master League original lineup, which I'm not so sure what that is, or the club team lineup. I do go eventually with the club team lineup. Obviously I want to do Real Oviedo. As you see there, Champions League, Europa League, UEFA Super Cup, all of it's in there, and they do have a Liga Adelante as well as a license thing. So it's a good thing that I did choose Real Oviedo and not a Premier League team, because we don't have license to the Premier League team, and as I'm on the Xbox, I don't have the opportunity to be able to change that with edit files, I think it's called, or something like that, like they do on the PS4. So it's unfortunate, but it's one of them things that I just can't do. As you see here, we do become manager. We have 1,250 GP points and a nice little cutscene there as well of him going onto the pitch and viewing the pitch and doing kick-ups, which I really can't do in real life at all. I'm so bad at football in real life. But it's just nice. It's a nice cutscene. I don't think I could do that, but I don't look like that either. So it's kind of a little bit odd. But you see there, we have a club secretary. He's telling me we have some scout reports, and he's telling me what's good for August, and a couple of games other than the first game in August. So it starts straight off in August. You don't have that much time to actually bring in transfers or do anything of that. You literally just start in August, and then 2 weeks time you have your first match, which is against Elche. But we do have the opportunity to buy players, and this, I'm not too sure whether this was just put in there to tell you or to show you how to do something, but one of my players had already come in for a transfer offer from, I can't remember the name, Ali. I probably butchered that, I really shouldn't have said that, but I'm not going to even say his name. Johansson, I think his name is. Someone came in from Saudi Arabia club, and I accepted eventually because I think I had to accept. I don't think I had an option to actually reject it. So it probably was just a put there for you. But as you see here, the scout does come back with a couple of players. Now the bars there, as you see, the 4 bars, they're different to FIFA in a way that if the chances of signing is 5 bars, you're probably going to get them no matter what. 4 bars, you're probably going to get them. 3 bars is hit and miss, and 2 bars, you're probably more than likely not going to get them, and it works that way, which is quite nice. You only have 5 negotiations, so you don't actually get that many negotiations to do. It's not as in-depth. You don't get to choose how much you want to bid on a player. You just get told how much a club wants, and you have the option to adjust that. You'll see that in a minute. As you see here, the lineup, which again is quite nice. I do like this. I prefer this to FIFA's actual layout of it. Everything's so nice on this PES 2016. It's a brilliant game. It's a very good game. If you ever see it on sale, I would definitely buy it. I'd buy it even for full price. It's such a good game, and it's not that far away from FIFA this year. Definitely very, very close. As you see in the top corner, that little shield, that's 60. That is the team chemistry. So pretty much like Ultimate Team, it is how well your team's going to work together, and if that goes down, your team is going to start failing as a result, and it's going to start being more and more hard to manage a team. So it's very, very more in depth, obviously, than FIFA. And again, I don't want to make the FIFA comparisons because it is PES, it's not FIFA, but it's very hard not to. It's very, very hard not to, as I explained in the start of the year, but start of the episode, sorry, here. And we see here we do go into a little scouting report. We don't choose to take any of the players. I think we go our own route and just look into the transfer market, and a little bit of editing, a little bit here and there of editing, and I do eventually realise what I can do and what I can find on there. But as I search the whole database of players, which is going to take ages. Yeah, so I do eventually actually figure out what I'm meant to be doing. I have never played Master League before, and if I have, I can't remember playing it. This is my first Master League ever, I believe, and it's been revamped this year as well, so it's even harder for me to get my head around than it was pretty much last year. But you see there, we have 5 opportunities to have transfer negotiations with a team, not with a player, but it works weird. As you see there in the top right, team funds, that is pretty much how much you have in general, so not just transfer budget wise, it's what you have for a player's salary and anything like that, and that goes up after every home game. So every home game you get tickets sales and club shirt sales and everything like that, and once you exit the game, you actually see that, and the team funds will go up, which is quite a nice little thing to have. But when you have the transfer budget on top of your actual salary, it's quite difficult to get players in with a budget. So 5 million isn't a lot of money, because you can't bid £1 million for a player. You have to bid literally nothing or everything. So it's difficult to kind of get my head around. I couldn't understand why it happened. As you see there, we go for Questa. You can't quite get him because everyone's still on negotiations. You only get 5 negotiations. You have to wait till a team comes back for you to either reject it or accept it. But you see there, there's a couple of teams that don't want to sell. There's a couple of teams that want to sell for 1 million, 2 million nearly there as well for a player. So it's not easy to get anyone in. It's probably the hardest to get someone in actually than FIFA. As you see there, we do eventually go into transfer negotiations. But you see, I don't know whether to go for anyone. But as you will see here as well, I actually adjust terms. Now this is another way. It's not like FIFA. Obviously, you don't get to choose anything, but the chances of actually having them do that is put there for 86%. So 90 to 99, I'm going to say you have a fairly good chance to have the negotiations go down a little bit, for the money to go down a little bit. Anywhere underneath, I mean, even 95% is probably just scraping the barrel, because I think I've hit a couple of 92% and it didn't go through, and they just rejected my offer completely. So it's very, very difficult. You have to be very careful and cautious with what you actually do it on. But you see, we do get an offer for Dione, and I do accept it, and my budget goes up to £6 million, and I do accept Questa, and I do sign Questa back. So Dione's out, Questa's in, and that's pretty much it. And then you'll see, anyway, I need a right back. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford this right back, so I do go looking for another right back, and I think I'll find Everton Silva in the end. Excuse me. So I do think I'll go with Everton Silva in the end. But you see there, the payment and the salary, so the market value of him, how much they're going to how much they're offering you for him, will affect his salary as well. So depending on his salary, you will actually give you an option of whether or not you're going to go into the red. So if you go into the red, obviously you can't sign anyone, you can't buy anyone. You've got to wait until you're actually in the green again, or in the white as it is on here. So it's very difficult to to actually negotiate, and you have to be very careful, but it does give you that option. It does tell you that you will go to the red if you sign this player, so it's quite a nice little addition. But that is pretty much it. It's very different from Master League. You will from career mode, sorry, and you will see some differences. I'm still not as confident as I was playing as I am playing career mode, obviously, but it's different. It's difficult. I'm gonna have to get my head around it. It's gonna take quite a while to get my head around it. As you see, Questa is in my squad just before the actual game. I've got 60. Elch have 77.